Hey Virgo, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle. And today we're just going to do a general reading and see what messages you need to hear right now. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for all of your support. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we'll look at some tarot cards, oracle cards, and then at the end we'll get some personal messages. But definitely keep in mind that this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Okay, well the cards that we have here are the Six of Swords sitting in the reverse, followed by the Five of Wands, followed by the Nine of Cups in the reverse, and then the Hermit in the reverse. The Hermit being your card, so you are feeling out of your own energy right now. The Six of Swords, you got some battles going on with somebody. The Six of Swords and then the freaking Five of Wands right after it. Like you got some conflict in your life happening right now. And it really just feels like things are very unstable. You might even feel a little bit trapped in some situation, whether that be a job, whether that be a relationship, a friend circle, whatever it is, but you feel a little bit like you're drowning in the obstacles, like you're drowning in the chaos and the battles and the egos. And I mean, wow, it's just like a lot of conflict, and it's really causing you to feel very unhappy, right? With the Nine of Cups in the reverse, there's something that you maybe once at one point really enjoyed, and now you can't even enjoy it due to disappointments. It's starting to affect your self-esteem, all of this competition, this battle. You're feeling very lonely, very isolated, very withdrawn. And the Hermit card is usually a very, very good card because it shows illumination and growth and wisdom. But this is almost like depression, pulling within, not letting anybody know what's going on. And there's just a lot of difficulties and a lot of obstacles with somebody. Okay, now we've got the Six of Swords, right? When we're talking about that, you could be talking about a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. The Wands, you could be talking about an Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be, but it just feels like you are in a big battle, either within yourself or with somebody else. All right, it's making you very sad and very, very out of your own elements. Okay, you're not being yourself right now. Okay. All right, we got the Three of Wands that's sitting here in the reverse. And so it's sort of like you're experiencing some delays because you did not put in some appropriate planning. And so because maybe you didn't foresee that something would take place, that there may be these setbacks, it's even putting you back even further. And maybe with this following the Hermit card, you being out of sorts is kind of stagnating your progression forward. Okay, you're out of character, you're out of sorts, you're out of yourself, and you're very, very depressed and very lonely and very isolated. And so it looks like it's kind of restricting you from that forward movement that you would want to be making. Oh man, this is beautiful. We got the Ace of Wands that's showing up though. You are starting to feel that inspiration to create and to work towards something. Maybe that be a new project, a new job, a new business, whatever it is, okay? You are starting to feel that little twinge inside, that little burn that's calling you, okay? There could be an Aries, Leo, Sag that's involved in that spark. All right, doesn't have to be, but okay, let's get one or two from here. All right, we got the Queen of Swords. Now listen, this right here is somebody that's highly self-sufficient. That means that you will, and you probably do, cut off anybody out of your life that is not for your higher good. You are starting to remove the obstacles in your life. And yes, sometimes the people in our life are obstacles, but you are starting to remove them. You don't want to fight with people in your life anymore. You want people that are positive in your life, that bring value to your life and not drama and stress. All right, we got the Three of Swords. Ouch. I feel this one. This is about depression. You may also have gone through some type of surgery or medical procedure, and you may be, trying to heal from that. But really, this just feels like you've gone through some losses. You've gone through a great deal of heartbreaks, and you are now going through depression. And it looks like you just don't want to battle anymore, whether that be battling yourself or battling anybody else. You're just feeling depressed, or at least you have been, and now with this Ace of Wands showing up, you're starting to feel kind of triggered inside, All right. 10 of Cups that's sitting in the reverse. Let me tell you, this could represent trouble within your family, whether that be a relationship or, siblings, something of that nature. This also can represent when your children move out and you kind of go through that empty nest feeling, or it could even represent a broken marriage or a broken relationship. But this came out right under the 9 of Cups. So it's something that was quite disappointing to you. In relation to any of those things that I just represented, whether it be family or relationships. But there's something that really has you rocked up, and it locked you up. And, it's like depression. Depression can stagnate you at times to not even go towards your own dreams. I mean, it could be hard with depression to even get out of the bed and take a shower in the morning. And so it seems like you were dealing with some disappointments and some conflict. Most definitely a lot of pain. All right, we got the 10 of Spheres, and I like it, okay? The 10 of Spheres is all about you working on leaving a legacy, a retirement, okay? Maybe you're working on building up your money, your 401ks, whatever it may be. You may even get an inheritance of some sort, but you are working very diligently and very hard, and you may be working a little bit too much. This did come up under the Hermit card in the reverse. It's like you may not be taking the time out to work on you and just trying to fill your time in with a bunch of work. Work, so you don't have to think about it. Work. All right. That's what I feel. Work. Focus, work. Okay. Let's get some from this deck and see if we get... Dang, that was a big old hunk that fell out like that. All right, we got the Queen of Pentacles that's sitting here in the reverse. And so with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, this is all about there's somebody around you. So you got to be cautious who's in your circle. There's somebody around you that's super envious of you. And they're envious of your financial independence because they have a financial dependence on all the people in their life. Okay, and this person is very greedy and they may want what you have, okay? And this may be the person that you're in conflict with. Somebody that's trying to disrupt your stability. Oh my gosh, we got the Lover's card that's sitting in the freaking reverse. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Is this somebody that's from your past, like a breakup, maybe a baby mama, baby daddy or whatever, right? Is this somebody that you've had a lot of arguments and you feel like I really wish that I had never, ever messed with this person, ever? I wish I had never gotten in a relationship with this person. This is a person that you feel like was a bad choice. Oh, somebody's trying to disrupt your money. That could be a past love, a past lover. Or maybe not your money, but your stability, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Oh my gosh. Let's get one more from this deck. Oh my gosh, we got the Ace of Swords that's sitting in the reverse. And so this just really feels like you have some mental blocks. Okay, you've not been making the right choices for yourself because you're stressed the hell out. Okay, maybe you're not even being honest with yourself. I feel like you might not be honest with yourself about the healing that you really need to do because you're just like, work, focus on everything else except what I need to heal. All right, we got the Three of Cups. Now, it flipped out first, kind of like this. So let's just talk about it in both positions, right? The Three of Cups is all about, that circle of support. Okay, having that really strong circle of support, friendships, celebrations, reunions, all of those good things. But with it in the reverse, we're talking about no support. Okay, you feel like unsupported, that people are talking about you, and maybe you're out here drinking a little bit more than you should be and things of that nature. And so with it coming up in the reverse, you may fluctuate. Maybe you do have some people that are there for you, but some people that are definitely not. And this may be shocking to you when you start to see the people that you thought were in your corner, but they weren't. Oh my gosh. The Three of Swords again. The Three of Swords again. And look at this card in this deck. I mean, just look at this individual's face, okay? Oh my gosh. Now, listen, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius with these swords coming up, but it doesn't have to be. But let me tell you something. You have been rocked with some disappointments in your life and with some pain in your life. My gosh, you have been rocked. I want to get a couple from this deck before we get one or two oracle cards, and then we'll move to our personal messages. All right, what else do we need to hear? Okay. Hiding. It's hiding in there. All right, we got the Queen of Wands. She is sitting in the reverse. Now, the Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody that's cold, aggressive. Okay, they don't inspire you. They don't spark you up anymore. This is a person that you may be so angry with. You got somebody in your midst. It even could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Doesn't have to be, but I'm going to tell you right now, there's somebody that you are quite pissed off at. Okay, and you may even feel like they're mad at you. It might be, I don't know, a friend, a family member, or even a lover. Remember, we did get the lover in reverse. You got an ex from your past coming in and acting foolish. All right, but we got the World card, honey. I am so happy to see this because this is about learning those lessons, completing the cycle, and moving into a new path and a new journey. I like it. All right. Okay, now we get the Two of Pentacles that's sitting in the reverse, and this is all about feeling very overwhelmed, not being able to really commit to one thing or another, okay? You may be struggling. You may be trying to do too many things at one time, and you may need to tone that energy down and really hone in and focus in on one thing that you can really complete or perfect, or whatever the case is. You might just be trying to do too damn much, okay? Let's get one more from this deck. Oh my goodness. We get the Ten of Cups that's sitting in the reverse. Did we not have that before? Yes. So the Ten of Cups, there's something that really rocked your world. It could have been trouble within your family again. It could be, you know, maybe your child moved out of the home or something, or a marriage broke apart, or a long-term relationship or commitment. Maybe a job fell apart, and it really rocked your world. There's something that you were very passionate about that fell apart. All right, I want to get a Dream Oracle, and then we'll get a Fairy Oracle card before we move to personal. Wow, this says weird is the new cool. Number 48, boldly express your uniqueness. This is all about standing in your power. And the thing about this is that we started off with the Hermit sitting in the reverse. So you need to stand in your power and know who you are and the strength of you, and how much you have overcome is how much you will be rewarded in the end. And so just take those lessons that you've been knocked down to obtain. Take those lessons and let them, you know, propel you into a whole different journey and a whole different path. And be yourself. Don't ever fold and bend who you are to make somebody else comfortable. Okay, if you're weird, then be weird. I know I'm weird. All right, we got consequence. Ooh, we got change, flutter, and effect. Listen, there are effects for everything that we go through, good or bad. You are learning those lessons and growing and really evolving into your higher self. And so this is all about, there are consequences for living life. And that consequence is that you will become wiser, you will become stronger, and you will become more focused. You will start to be able to, you know, really spark up that passion inside of you and really start to listen to it. All right, let's move to some personal messages and see what else we have for you. We have say no. It's okay. Listen, I always say you don't ever want to be a people pleaser, because at some point you will become very displeased with yourself. It says get out of your own way. You stopped believing in you. It's time to find you again. Oh my gosh, I feel like we're talking to somebody today. All right, somebody needed to hear that. Are you standing in your own way? Shadow work. It is necessary. You got to do your healing, yo. You are letting your past hold you captive. Angels are around you right now. And don't be afraid of being afraid. Listen, sometimes you are pulled out of your comfort zone for a reason. Because you need to be pulled out of it. All right, we got, if people are dedicated to misunderstanding you, then be dedicated to walking away. All right, you don't owe anything to anybody. You need to be who you are. Actions can be small but mighty. Absolutely they can. Even the smallest of action is movement. Wishes granted. You will be okay, but you need to break the cycles. Whether that be cycles that you're putting yourself in or cycles that you're playing with other people. I want to get some from this deck and then we will close this reading out. It looks like you've been through a lot of pain. You've been through a lot. But it's time to refocus, redirect. This is your life that we're talking about here. All right, this one says something has to change. Start with your thoughts. Change your thinking, you change your whole life. All right, let's get some more. Oh, cool. All right, we got start that new venture. All right, whatever you've been holding yourself back for, I'm going to say go for it. Go for it. Okay, let's get some more. Came out in a hunk. All right. Here we go. If you don't believe in your dreams, how can anyone else? Okay, listen, it's always going to be people out there that won't believe in your dreams. But you, my dear, cannot be one of them. You must believe in yourself and believe that the dreams that you have are able to be accomplished. Evolve into your higher you. Learn, forgive, and heal. Absolutely. Okay, let's get some more. I'm feeling compelled to pull more. Pay increases are near. Oh, you're going to make some more money. I like it. Make sure you do something for you when you get some more money. Oh, we got a boss or a bully. Ew, are you dealing with a boss that tries to bully? Disgusting. That's not a leader. Leaders don't lead that way. That's a fraud leader. A fugazi leader. All right, let's... It says 1. Now that could be 1 month from now, 1 day from now, 1 week, 1 hour, 1 year. This is who I am. Stand for yourself. All right. Is your bank account ready for more? I know mine is. Okay. This says overworked and overburdened by that bully boss, I guess. It says work smarter, not harder. A coworker. Ew, you got a coworker that you're dealing with. We already saw about the bully and the boss. And this says set up or increase your 401k. All right, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.